Prince Harry unveiled a new chapter of his post-royal life during a high-profile visit to New York City this week. However, despite his best efforts to present himself as a global statesman, his work was overshadowed by the ongoing drama surrounding his wife, Meghan Markle. The Duke of Sussex, now 40, appeared at the Clinton Global Initiative Cheese Summit, where he was warmly received by the audience, earning a standing ovation for his speech. This visit, which had the potential to be a significant moment in Harry's transformation from royal to philanthropist, instead became intertwined with the latest public relations controversies involving Meghan. At the Cheese Summit, Harry spoke with genuine passion and conviction, focusing on the increasingly dangerous impact of social media on children's mental health. His speech was emotional, revealing his personal connection to the issue as a father of two young children, Prince Archie, 5, and Princess Lilibet, 3. At one poignant moment, Harry shared a heartfelt anecdote about his children, stating, "My lock screen is a picture of my kids. What's on yours?" This touching comment was delivered while standing in front of a backdrop of photos featuring children who had tragically lost their lives as a result of online harassment. These children, and thousands more, meant the world to their families, Harry said, emphasizing the need for action against the harmful effects of social media. He spoke about the smiles and dreams of these children, lives lost far too soon due to bullying and other negative influences perpetuated online. It was a speech aimed at sparking change, following in the footsteps of his late mother, Princess Diana, who dedicated much of her life to humanitarian work. Harry's emotional reflections on his children and his desire to protect future generations were reminiscent of Diana's legacy, something that clearly resonates deeply with him. Despite his eloquence and sincerity, Harry's efforts were somewhat eclipsed by Meghan's continuing public relations challenges. Even though she stayed back at the couple's California mansion, the media buzz around Meghan overshadowed much of the attention Harry received for his charity work. This was exacerbated by an article in The Hollywood Reporter, which cited an unnamed Sussex staffer making harsh allegations against Meghan. Referring to her as Duchess Difficult, the staffer claimed that everyone around Meghan lived in fear, accusing her of belittling people, refusing to take advice, and constantly changing decisions. The source further stated that while Harry was charming and approachable, he was seen as an enabler for Meghan's more difficult behavior. The report quickly gained traction, diverting the spotlight away from Harry's philanthropic endeavors. According to a political insider who was attending the UN General Assembly in New York at the same time, this controversy totally hijacked any coverage Harry got. It was quite an own goal. Sussex sources wasted no time in labeling the report as false, expressing their distress over the claims. To counteract the negative press, several former Archewell staff members came to the couple's defense. Catherine Street Laurent, Archewell's former chief of staff, told Us Weekly that she remains close to both Harry and Meghan since leaving her position. She praised the couple for their dedication and hard work. Similarly, Josh Kettler, who had a brief stint as the couple's chief of staff, described his experience with the Sussexes as positive, stating that he was warmly welcomed and found them to be impressively committed to their causes. Mandana Dayani, another former Archewell employee who worked as the organization's president for 18 months, also spoke up in defense of the Duke and Duchess. She expressed gratitude for the kindness, mentorship, and support she received from both Harry and Meghan during her time working for them. Dayani shared a personal story about witnessing Meghan cold-calling U.S. senators from her kitchen floor, all while feeding her then 5-month-old daughter, Princess Lilibet. Dayani also reminisced about traveling with Meghan to Uvalde, Texas in May 2022, where the Duchess spent time with the families of the victims following the tragic school shooting that took the lives of 19 children and 2 teachers. Meghan's compassionate actions, according to Dayani, involved her hugging and crying with the victims' families, moving room by room to personally connect with those in mourning. Despite these affirmations from loyal former employees, a former courtier who worked with Harry and Meghan during their time in the UK offered a more mixed assessment. The courtier admitted that although the Sussexes' bad moments have been magnified since they left the royal family in 2020, there were indeed some extremely difficult times. This individual shared stories of people being berated by Meghan in person and over the phone, describing the atmosphere as incredibly tense. However, the courtier also expressed sympathy for Meghan, noting that she had previously spoken about her mental health struggles, including moments of suicidal ideation. All of this drama surrounding Meghan drew attention away from Harry's ongoing work and the positive strides he made in New York. In addition to his speech at the summit, Harry made several notable appearances during his visit. He was seen engaging with high-profile figures such as Bill Hillary and Chelsea Clinton, renowned ecologist Dr. Jane Goodall, celebrity chef Jose Andres, Chobani CEO Hamdi Alukaya, and Lauren Powell Jobs, the widow of Apple co-founder Steve Jobs. However, the interactions backstage were not captured by photographers, as Harry's team had requested no cameras in the green room, despite the usual practice of having in-house photographers document such moments. One onlooker questioned why Harry's team wouldn't want those backstage interactions with influential figures promoted more widely, given the significance of the event. The night before his speech, Harry and his team took over the ballroom at the Hilton Hotel, where the Cheese Summit was being held, to rehearse extensively. An insider revealed that Harry was deeply involved in every aspect of the preparation, taking the process very seriously. They also noted that Harry seemed nervous about his speech, which only underscored how important the event was to him. In addition to his work at the Clinton Summit, Harry attended several other events during his time in New York. On Sunday night, he had dinner at Goal's House, a private pop-up club set up for Ungay Week at Tavern on the Green, where he attended a World Health Organization (WHO) event focused on the impact of violence against children and its effects on mental health. Notably, Queen Mathilde of Belgium was also in attendance at the event, and she and Harry were photographed warmly greeting one another with a kiss on the cheek. Harry's trip wasn't all work, though. He managed to fit in some time with his friend, comedian Jimmy Fallon. The two recorded a skit for Fallon's show in which Harry humorously navigated a haunted house, unleashing a foul-mouthed tirade in response to the spooky atmosphere. Harry also raised eyebrows with a visit to a tattoo shop later in the week, although it turned out this was also part of a promotional video, rather than a personal interest in getting inked. Throughout his busy schedule, Harry also found time to interview two winners of the Diana Award, speak at the Halo Trust, attend an event for the charity Lesotho at the United Nations, and celebrate the 5th anniversary of Travelist, his environmental tourism initiative. His dedication to his causes remained clear, even as he faced criticism over his continued use of private jets while promoting eco-friendly travel. Before leaving New York on Thursday, Harry's estranged brother, Prince William, made his own virtual appearance during a Bloomberg event to promote his Earthshot initiative, underscoring the ongoing tension and competition between the brothers in their respective charitable efforts. Harry's week in New York demonstrated his commitment to philanthropy and his desire to be viewed as a statesman. However, as noted by a political insider attending the UNGA, he still has a long way to go to match the impact of other celebrities like Matt Damon, whose charity Water.org is now reaching 68 million people, or Jennifer Garner, whose work with Once Upon a Farm has made significant strides in the children's charity space. Nonetheless, Harry's continued dedication to his causes, despite the drama surrounding Meghan, shows that he is serious about carving out his own legacy as a global humanitarian.